the fighting collegian, Chris Algieri.
From Berisovo County, Mansi, Russia, the Siberian Rocky, Ruslan Provodnikov.
Provodnikov entered the fight with the aura of a relentless destroyer, determined to prove once again that his sheer willpower and crushing pressure could overwhelm any opponent who dared stand in front of him.
Hit with the right hand again. Provodnikov let it fly again.
Oh, they're just punching it out.
Motivated by recent wars that showcased both his durability and his brutality, Provodnikov approached this defense believing he was at the peak of his career.
He's getting pounded. He's getting hurt. Tony might stop this. He gets several head blows. He's getting nailed hard. Provodnikov trying to end it.
For him, this fight was more than a routine title defense. It was a chance to reinforce his reputation as one of boxing's most feared champions and to break down another challenger with his signature relentless assault.
Here in New York, last year, when Provodnikov won this title by beating Mike Alvarado in Colorado, as does the chemistry with Roach, we saw that in the Timothy Bradley fight. Algieri begins to unleash that long jab.
Something to keep in mind is Provodnikov that jab pumping and stays out of trouble. But Provodnikov's already cutting off the ring extremely well, Andre.
Yeah, Provodnikov's not wasting any time. He's doing exactly what he's saying.
By coming off the ropes to grab Provodnikov and move him back. And now he gives the real estate away again momentarily. Was pinned against the ropes.
With an agile fighter like Algieri, you don't shoot for the head early. You start at the body because the body's not moving as much as the head is, and then the headshots will be there just like that.
Down goes Algieri on a Ruslan Provodnikov left hook. And Algieri's right eye appears to be damaged by the shot.
And that eye's going to swell fast.
First time Algieri has tasted the canvas as a professional boxer.
Like Miguel Cotto or Ruslan Provodnikov.
Second knockdown.
It's a thing of beauty.
Algieri goes down on a right hand. I don't believe his right eye has recovered yet from the left hook that put him down on the first shot.
That eye is a problem. Like I mentioned earlier, Provodnikov is starting down low and he's finishing up top beautifully.
Algieri was very confident in our fighter meeting yesterday. Seemed to have a very strong sense. Provodnikov means business.
Algieri's still fighting with some confidence. He's just being overwhelmed.
Round one is a 10-7 round for Provodnikov. And there's Algieri's brother, Michael.
Deep breath, Chris. Deep breath. I know. You're good, baby. Come on, deep breath. Take it. The body shot is there.
There you go, Chris. Beautiful. Algieri's boxing well.
Much better than in round one, but
the fight. Algieri is doing everything right now.
And he knocks Provodnikov's head back with a jab there. Crowd responds.
And it was more the kind of fight that favors him. Algieri's well conditioned, and this is the kind of fight he knew he had to fight coming in.
Left hook lands upstairs for Provodnikov. Algieri with a solid right hand. Provodnikov, I love to fight.
Algieri said he recognized there'd be moments in the fight where he had to fight Provodnikov often. He's doing very well in this fight, I think, so far, Andre, even though he's taking punishment.
No shortage of heart. He's fighting another level of opponent in Provodnikov, but he has a kickboxing background. He said he's been in tough fights. He's been knocked to the canvas, not enough attention, and he's getting Provodnikov's attention right now.
Oh! Hard body shot by Provodnikov drives Algieri back.
It's a big left hook from Algieri.
A guy who took up boxing at 23. Now the kickboxing gave him a combat sport background, and he actually won a world championship in kickboxing.
Provodnikov beat that out of him, even as he was on the canvas.
I think this is all you can ask for a fighter, somebody who
hard body shot by Provodnikov. Algieri lands upstairs.
Very strange.
One thing that may be operating in Provodnikov's favor here, there was kind of power that Algieri just can't match.
Although I have to say, Algieri has been taking those shots extremely well, especially.
Continue with that right eye.
We saw that, I think, in Cotto and Martinez last week. She saw earlier tonight on the Riviera.
On Provodnikov's body, and he didn't look like he liked that.
Who likes it in the body?
Nobody.
Provodnikov missed.
It gives other opponents that just enough confidence to either give you a tough fight or possibly beat you. So this isn't the Provodnikov that people are used to seeing, and I don't think many people expected this from Algieri, but you got to respect.
And his right eye was closed by a stinging left hook. Good body shot by Provodnikov.
Algieri is boxing very well and landing more punches, but Provodnikov is applying relentless pressure, and he's landing the bigger shots.
Yeah, especially when a guy's face is falling apart and gets hit with shots like that. It's easy to think, yeah, I'd like to be the other guy here, but Algieri is doing a lot of good.
And we're listening now to Tim Lane, Algieri's trainer. Pressure, pressure, pressure.
Oh, that right hook to the body, Jim, that you mentioned, seemed to take a little something out of Algieri right there.
Just terrific. Young referee rising. Provodnikov almost went down.
The deck twice against the guy, or to get off the deck in the first round against the guy who's supposed to butcher you, who's known as a guy who finishes fights.
Might be useful for Provodnikov to focus on the body for a while and try to break Algieri down.
Well, he started that.
If Provodnikov is to get a knockout, the target should be the ribcage.
The sequence earlier that we spoke about where it looked like Algieri landed a big left hook. But here we see he landed a short, small jab, but it's the...
He's in as the underdog, at least against Alvarado, certainly not as a big favorite. And outperformed expectations, both against Tim Bradley and against Alvarado. Bradley wouldn't be able to box because Provodnikov wouldn't let him. He's not trying to let Algieri box here. Algieri's just boxing.
That's right.
Has he made enormous improvement as it seemed? Or were circumstances just right? Or did he improve, and this is how good Algieri is?
Here we see the kind of shots that Algieri's been landing on Provodnikov. Just a touch with the left hand and a decent...
There's no such formula. Judges just have to do their best based on their experience. I'm going with the harder, more effective shots. That's why I have you.
Absolutely.
As the rounds go on, Provodnikov, who's heavier-handed than Algieri.
In a smaller ring.
So he's accustomed to finding his range in a tight space. Well, you heard Freddie Roach between rounds. He wants to leave nothing to chance.
He's the Siberian Rocky. But in the context of this fight, it's actually Algieri who's the Rocky. Not in terms of his style, but the position.
This kid has made up his mind that tonight it doesn't matter what Provodnikov's reputation is, and you run into fighters like that where they don't care about the press. They just know that tonight is
able to be as often as he is on the same page with Provodnikov. Probably the doctors would not have allowed him to go this far. Why not more sustained damage to the body in the middle rounds in particular?
I think part of it is neglect from Provodnikov, and the other part you have to give credit to.
It's a body punching in the middle rounds. Provodnikov may have been targeting the eye so consciously that he lost track.
Left hook is coming.
That's a smart think on his feet fighter, Algieri.
An impressive show in its way for both fighters.
But who won? There's 20 seconds left.
Well, Steve Weisfeld's unofficial scorecard is going to look relatively one-sided. That one or more of the judges may have it closer than Weisfeld does. Here are the two knockdowns in round number one, which serve at this moment as Provodnikov's insurance policy and could possibly turn out to be his margin of victory in the fight.
Even the shots I was getting hit with in the first, 4 rounds, they were few and far between. They were big, but they were lunging shots. He caught me on the end of the punches. Really, the only shot that hurt me was that first shot.
Просто зарядился на удар уже. Algieri просто... I felt like after the knockdown, I was trying to really land a big punch.
You know, I have to admit, runners are not my style. You know, he's just jabbing and touching me. I can't feel any of that, but it's not my style. You know, I like guys that stand there and fight me. This is the worst style for me, and I thought I was close in the fight, but it happened the way it happened.
To the winner by split decision, and no